just going to do a quick walk around. I don't think that I've done one of these yet on it. Got a lot of accessories on this thing since we bought it. It does not come, this is the XRC model. As you can see there, does not come with those tires. I showed in an earlier video, I have a set of cryptids for snow and mud, as well as the rock crawler tires it came with. So I guess we'll just kind of start up front. This trail bumper here is a Can-Am bumper. I've added that. It just comes with the integrated front bumper, which is good, but the trail bumper makes it look pretty cool and gives it some sort of protection up front. The XRC model comes with these headlights, signature lights. The other ones, I think that's just blocked off there, so definitely nice. Headlights are fine. We don't do much night riding, but for what night riding we do, I haven't had an issue. It does come with the tow hook up front, Can-Am winch. All that's worked great. I've used it a couple times. You would think that you wouldn't get stuck, but you do. The XRC model comes with these front A-arm protectors right here, and this front protector here, as well as, I don't know if you guys can see that, but a full skid plate front to back in that high performance polyplastic, I think is what it's called. 65 inches wide. It comes with these high clearance A-arms, those big Fox shocks. In my opinion, it's been great, really. It did have a front sway bar on the front, which I took off. And you guys can kind of look that up if you want, but it just, I think it helped the ride out, helped the front suspension articulation out, and just overall, I haven't noticed any issues at all of not having the front sway bar on. The back one is still on. So let's see here. These are the fender extensions, and these are the extended fender flares. So these come stock on it, but they only come out to here. So, you know, you can see that right here, it's not even coming out to where the tire would be. So I didn't even know that Can-Am made these factory. I bought an aftermarket pair made by Rock Blocks, which I had on here for a little bit, and they looked terrible. They didn't work great. I sent them back to Rock Blocks and tried to get my money back because a couple of the brackets even broke with mud on them, but they wouldn't give me my money back. So I just went and bought Can-Am ones when I actually figured it out. So this here is all part of the extended fender flare part. So you can kind of see it makes a huge difference for mud. Anything, you know, it'd just sling mud inside. We'd get covered inside the cab. These are Can-Am mirrors, spring-loaded, folding. You can take this out and adjust the mirror a little bit. You know, as far as how easy it is to push that and adjust it, but they're great. I'm not sure how you could drive it with outside mirrors. It does come with that center mirror stock. Comes with a full doors stock, which are amazing. That was one of the main reasons why I bought this, was because of that and the ground clearance. Hard-coated Can-Am windshield I've added. It gets ridiculously hot in the cab. Like if it's below 50 degrees outside, you absolutely cannot have that windshield on because you'll just throw up inside. It gets so hot. However, below 50 degrees, it is great. No scratches that we've had on it at all. I mean, I don't wipe the mud off. You spray it off with water, but it fits perfect. I couldn't ask for a better windshield. It was a little pricey, but everything Can-Am is. And you can see it just snaps real nice inside here. You can kind of see how it looks. And up top, you know, it also has these little clips that turn. But windshield, really amazing. You know, there was a lot of other options. I almost went with the Super ATV flip-up windshield, which I heard people had issues with leaking. So I went with full windshield, which we put on below, you know, 50 degrees. And other than that, put sunglasses on or goggles. So I've added that. This light bar up here, Can-Am's light bar was $1,000 or something crazy. I just went to Harbor Freight and bought their nicest light bar, and it came with a wiring harness that had a inline fuse, inline relay, switch, everything, and that thing is as bright as you'd ever want it. 200 bucks, done. I think I got these brackets off of Amazon, which you can see kind of contour to the Can-Am roll bar. You can search those, they're pretty easy to find. So I guess that's the first non-Can-Am accessory that I bought. One of the few. I just couldn't see paying for the exact same thing for $1,000. So moving on, I don't really know why none of them come with a roof. Even the XRC model did not come with a roof, so I bought a full sport roof. I think you could probably see a little bit up there. It's got plenty of add-ons here, so you could add, you know, an upper console, upper storage container. You could put a dome light in there. You could put a rear light back here. All kinds of different options, but had to have a roof. Pretty hard not to have a roof, and in my opinion, it looks pretty sweet. So that was Can-Am. Also, interior. I got this driver's seat loose right now, but the seats are awesome. They're not one piece, they're two pieces, which is surprising. You know, like a RZR is one seat and you can take it out, and these are two pieces. But they're great, comfortable. This I've added, this is an electronic device holder by Can-Am. This whole center console thing, it makes it into a center console. So you probably can't see it in there, but there's all kinds of storage. And then this changes up and down, so you could hold a tablet or a phone in there. It tightens down, holds the phone real good. Cigarette lighter wire can come out through the bottom. Yeah, I've added rock lights and whips, both by Woody's Lights, WOODYS lights.com. Amazing. Bluetooth to your phone, comes with all the wiring, everything's waterproof, and they are ridiculously bright. I got the 8 rock light pods, there's 2 there, and you can see a couple on down below. I got one mounted inside, a couple up front here, and then one up underneath there. So highly recommend Woody's Lights. They're reasonable. They got 2-footers, 8-footers, whatever you want to do. Okay. Can-Am's Wet Sounds system was like, I don't remember, crazy money, $1,000 probably. So I did a lot of research, as I imagine anybody else would, and I bought this Boss BRT26 RGB soundbar. I think it was $200 on Amazon. We've had it for about a year, and it's waterproof. I pressure wash it all the time. It turns bright colors. Let's see if I can get it to turn on. Yeah, turns all kinds of colors to go with the music. I couldn't ask for anything better, and it was $200 and fits perfect. Mounts real nice up there with the mounts that it came with. Great. Let's see here. These are what I would call reverse lights. They are from Tractor Supply, so number 2 of the non-Can-Am lights that I bought. They have a halo on the outside. You can turn just the halo on, or you can turn the reverse lights on, which, as you can see, are super bright. I haven't really had to use them much at all. All right, it comes with a rear trail bumper stock, this thing here, which is super nice. Tied straps around it, pulled with it, everything there, so that's nice. I don't think that comes on many of the other Mavericks. And one of my favorite items that we bought is the rear trunk. Although it does change the look of the Can-Am Maverick Sport a little bit in the back. It makes it look a little bit more like a utility vehicle, I would guess, but it's great. Like, it's completely waterproof, super sturdy. I've stood on there. Really heavy duty latches. And you can see there's a lot of storage in there. 3 coolers, food, gear, firewood, all kinds of stuff. really nice rubber seal here that goes all the way around. And it took about 20 minutes to put in. Like most of the pinholes where the screws are already pre-marked out by Can-Am. So I think we put that on maybe a week after we did it. We bought it, and I would do the exact same thing. We use it all the time. Love it. Don't regret it at all. So there's plenty of storage inside. You can see that this thing here, I tested it the first day. You can actually put an entire 12-pack inside and shut the lid. Yeah, a 12-pack of pop. So yeah, the last non-Can-Am thing, it does look a little funny, I guess. We got used to it here, but that's my toolbox. So all the Can-Am stuff is linq system, L-I-N-Q, and it's this latch here. So you could turn both latches, and that lifts right off. You can see, all I did, they actually sell those linq parts. Those are spare parts to one of their linq coolers. And all I did was just bought the spare parts, and instead of paying $200 for a linq cooler, I went to Harbor Freight and bought this waterproof huge box, retrofitted the linq system onto it, and it's completely full of tools. Any tool you'd ever need to work on it, for sure. Our son has a sport quad that we've had to do some work on too, mini bikes. I've helped other people on the trail. I wouldn't go anywhere without having a toolbox with us, and that kind of takes it out of the bottom and gives you some storage inside. And the most recent thing that I did was added a pipe. My buddy has an XMR version of this, and he had the Yoshi pipe, which is $1,300, and I couldn't really bring myself to do that. So for a slip-on, which is the same as the Yoshi, I bought the HMF Titan XL. It's also a slip-on. I don't know if you can see that there. And it's the perfect right amount of loudness, I guess. It's a little bit throatier than the stock exhaust. Definitely seems like it has a little bit more throttle response. And it was a third of the price. So all in all, super, super happy with the machine. And yeah.